Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Glad to be with you today, you guys. I just had an inspiration after I finished a private read. A just notion came in my head and I really wanted to share it with you. And again, thank you guys to the moon and back for your beautiful, amazing comments, inspirational. The things you say are just otherworldly. I swear, I cry and I laugh and I can't even take it. The best, the best, the best. It's amazing. It's just, yeah, you guys are just the fruitiest bunch of Zagnuts. I love you because, you know, there's a weird method to my madness for sure. I get a lot of insights and they're very clear and concise. And sometimes they overwhelm me and I want to be expressive and I get a little divine spark and I pop off and half the time I just start ranting. So I feel very well centered today, and sometimes when you're in the healing arts and you just get that pop, your voice takes off, your ideas take off, and you're basically just like a horse at the races ready to go. So I feel calmer, and this is why I want to share this with you because this amazed me and I was so happy. My spirit animal is a crow. They're funny little things. They're communicators. They're industrious. They like shiny things, and I like shiny things. That's hence the silver all the time. I dropped my son off at his bus stop. I got home and I heard the loudest call I've ever heard. I run in my backyard, which is this cool little foresty wonderland. There's a single crow at the top of the pine tree in my backyard. And the son of a bitch is yakking at the top of his lungs. And I swear to God, I heard words. I heard, please just stand here and relax and ground out. Because I was about to run in my house, go on all my devices, answer all the inquiries, try to organize my private reads, and basically spaz out, like just short circuit like a friggin' nutcase, okay? Yeah, and you know, I just had this divine spark to go back there and stand there. And this crow was literally saying that to me, and I just stared at him, and I go, okay, like that, and he flew away. And there I'm standing in my backyard and I'm like, Holy Mary, Mother of God, if any of my neighbors are looking out the window, because they always see my gypsy attire and they must think I crash cars and like just get rid of them all the time because I always have different cars. I told you the thing where one of my cars was just, it got, the undercarriage was all crappy. So my friend is like, and it was a newish car, but it hit a thing and blah, blah, blah. My friend's like, oh, you can have one of my BMWs. So then I'm tooling around in her BMW all summer. And before that, when my mom bought me one when I have kids, so I had a silver BMW, and everybody's like, what, does she just throw cars in the garbage after she uses them? And now I have no car because I haven't decided what I want. Maybe I don't even want a car, you know, things like that. And it's like I go out, I listen to my guides and I ground out. And yeah, because I'm going to share every once in a while. If I just stop for a moment, just give me a moment because I'm categorizing the information and putting it in the right way, because now I'm dealing with several different clients all over the world and I get these intuitive hits and I got to put them in the back and my, you know, for later, because I'm like, I'll have an aha and I have to keep them separate. So it's that type of thing. But for you guys, I got to see my crow. I calmed the hell down. Edward's like, take it easy, get some Labradorite. So this reading is going to be a pick a card, and I love this thing. Are they going to commit? This is some people's biggest issues with relationship, because with all the different types of zodiac signs, some are big committers right away. People want stuff in writing. They want it down right away. Then you got Cancers who hide in their shell. They don't want to know shit. Then you got Sagittarius is like, I want all the answers. I want them right now. Put them down on paper. Then you got a Scorpio. You're going to answer me and you're going to answer me the right way or I'll kill you. You get a Leo and they'll just climb on top of your lap and stare down at you and go, are we ready? You know what I mean? They're all different intensities and frequencies. So people want to know, you know, are they going to commit? Because I do believe that there is the perfect timestamp for something like that. If you haven't received an answer, why should you have to harass somebody into an answer? They either love the living life out of you to the point where they wouldn't even consider anyone else. So here's a ring, or here's a contract, or here's just my word, and take me at my word because it's good enough. That type of thing. So you're not in limbo. They love, care, and value you enough to not leave you in limbo. Okay, so we're going to do a pick a card. And this is hilarious because this just flew out and I knew it would, because we're going to get a lot of wands and we're going to get a lot of swords in here. And this is where a lot of you are at right now. You're at the Seven of Wands. You're basically, you're fending off your overwrought emotions, your high octane fueled. But you are also wands because they're action. You're like, I'm taking action. I'm going to ask for what I deserve, and I deserve to be valued, and I deserve answers, right? Who doesn't? Who wants to sit around in their rocking chair or whatever the hell you have to sit in your beanbag chair and be in a waiting game. No, 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 and hell to the no, no, no. And why I'm shuffling, I'm almost done. I'm going to share this crazy friggin' thing that happened to me yesterday. I brought my son and I was like, where do you want to go? And of all places, I hate the hell out of Walmart. I think it's the devil's sanctuary. Every weirdo and their brother goes in there. But I like cheap shit, and I wanted to get some cheap shit because I want to get my incense and some storage. So I'm like, all right, we'll go. But it was so bizarre. It was a no man's land. No people worked there anymore. It was all machines. And so when we leave there, he wants to go to McDonald's to get a shake or some crazy thing. You know, health food. So I'm like, okay. I go to the drive-thru. There is, no lie, a mother effing 18-wheeler going through the drive-thru, and the guy was there for like 10 minutes. And my higher self didn't go, hey, you know what you could do? You could get out of your car and park and get it. It took me a minute after I started spazzing out and short-circuiting that someone would have the balls to do that. I did go inside. Guess what was going on there? No humans. All machines. You just press what you want. And I hate technology. I like people. You know, I live on Earth. I want to talk to people, not some machine. And I almost short-circuited. And the whole way home, I had to like download this information that all these people are no longer necessary for jobs. And it made me sad. And then I was like, well, who the hell wants to work at McDonald's or Walmart? So fuck them. You know, but still, it was crazy. Edward's like, yeah. Okay. So we're going to be nice, clear, and concise. Number 1 is Pyrite. Number 2 is Labradorite. Look at this stone. It literally glows like the magic freaking center of the earth. Oh, look at this. I clutched this thing so tight, I hurt my knuckles. And the silver is going to be 3rd. Seriously, that is my magic mother freaking rock of all time. If you guys ever want to get a hold on one, I'm gonna get a website with the special stones I use very soon. I got my team working on some stuff because there's so many questions from people. So yeah, very concisely, to the left we have Pyrite is number 1. In the middle, Labradorite. Number 2, pile of silver. Number 3, and the question is, are they going to commit? Are they going to make a solid commitment? You know what I mean? So number 1. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's get these answers, people. We got Temperance. 5 of Swords. They're heavy thinkers. 6 of Pentacles. Yes, they are. But guess what? They're busy weighing the pros and cons. And it seems like a lifetime to you, even if it's a short time. Here's why. When you have Temperance, you are gaining your equilibrium. This is them right now. And they're like, can I provide for this person? They already know you're compatible, but their issue is, can I provide a stable household for them? Can I provide ample finances? Again, the one in the end, being fair with finances. Do they have to rob Peter to pay Paul? Nobody likes to do this. This person has a financial mind. Hence the 5 of the Swords in the middle. 5 is usually of conflict, so they have conflicted thoughts. So you can be the swayer, no kidding, and you know how you can do it? You can back off and you cannot demand an answer. But because you value yourself and you don't need to be in limbo, you can make that simple statement, hey, I really value myself and my time, and I love you as a human being, but guess what? I have to focus and manifest the best things into my life, because when you have a stable, loving, solid relationship, all the good things can follow that because you're on a higher vibration. So you're not threatening, you're not going tick-tock down their neck, because guess what? When they have the heavy thoughts and they're trying to prioritize and weigh pros and cons with finance in a temperate, loving manner, the last thing they need is somebody that is trying to squeeze them. You know what I mean? I feel like squeezing. And yeah, I mean, truth, justice, morality, all those things, they come in to play. I do feel like I'm very drawn to the Egyptian goddess Mat with the, you know, just that thing, morality. You know that whether they're a good person or not. You know whether it's workable or doable. A lot of people are seeking answers, but subconsciously they're doing that because that answer is right there. But value your friggin' time and yourself to the degree that where you're not going to stand for something that's Nobody wants get ooh la la, get ooh la la big. And you will, and you'll manifest it. But again, this person is using the, you know, they're letting it wash over them, the emotions and stuff. Plus, I feel like a lot of people that pick this one, their significant other is not someone that really likes to be rushed in any way, shape, or form. I feel like you're the one waiting in the car for them when you have to go places. They're the ones getting dressed and picking out stuff, and they have to eat before you go somewhere. You know, those little niggling things like, I'm ready, are you? And they're not necessarily, and you're like, okay, you need to die. For sure. I'm that person to my husband. He's always in the car, honk, honk, and I'm like, too bad. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave me your comments, are so fantastic. I love them. They brighten up my day. You guys are so beautiful. You really are. I mean, you're like little magical beings. And if you need any other further answers, all my links are below to all my private reads. And I cover every subject, and I do specialize in love and soulmates and stuff because it's very tricky, and I understand the windows of time can sometimes feel like they're closing. But if you just open the door to opportunity and give it expansion instead of constricting, it happens in such a better way. I swear it really does. Okay, so that was you, group 1. Excellent. Oh man, this is brilliant. I had this almost exact thing yesterday. In fact, I think the Pentacles was in the middle, but it was these 3 cards. So this is an emphatic yes. They are committed, and they are super happy to. Here's why. You kind of put a little fire under their buns by going, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Christmas is coming. We're going to see my family, this and that. And you're putting things into motion. I feel like you're also a planner. You know, I feel like you like to cross your T's and dot your I's. And you like to, okay, we're going to go on this little vacation. We're going to go out to dinner here and there. And they're kind of like the, okay. So you're the answer man, but you want that specific answer from them. You know what I mean? And this is what I see. I see you guys going to beautiful celebrations and Thanksgiving. If you live over in America, whatever place you're in the world, with all these little functions, you're together, and you see that you feel happy, and you feel complete, and you feel good. You feel like he mixes or she mixes in with your group and others, and that they're kind, you know, and they're working in the Hale scope as well with the honesty and integrity, and they're not shady. And also I feel like this person has the Midas touch. Yeah, this knight knows something. They have an idea, or they have a formula to something that others are willing to pay a high value for. You know what I mean? It is a significant idea. It is part 2 of somebody else's part 1. And when they connect it through the internet or whatever they're doing when they're brainstorming, this mother friggin' idea is worth a gold mine. So this person has potential to be a serious force to be reckoned with in the business world when this comes through. I feel like it's some kind of crazy medical breakthrough, and or something to do with vehicles in the conservation field of like the Priuses, something like that. I know it sounds crazy, but it's $1 million idea, and other people are coming to it. But regardless of that, it makes very little difference, because you're getting the answers you want. Is that you're becoming much more centered in their world. You're becoming much more of a focus, and they're paying attention. And because you're not demanding it, that's why it's coming. You're putting out to the world, I deserve this, I'm loving, world is offering me love, the world is offering me abundance, and you believe it. And more when you get those little fireflies of yes, they literally turn into phoenixes of yes, and they just fireball. That's amazing. So yeah, pay attention to what he or she is saying around you, and put a flame under that idea they have, because they have a little self-doubt, so they're not really trying to ignite it. But I feel like you're going to be the catalyst that gets it going. You know what I mean? So you get a lot of credit for that as well. So I hope that resonated with you, because that's friggin' beyond belief awesome. I love the hell out of that like nobody's business. My God, whenever I get like tune into you guys, I get such great vibes. It's crazy. And I just gotta breathe for a second. So good. So if you need any other further information, just go to my links below. All my information is down there for private reads, etc. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys, my numbers are going crazy because of you. I love it, love it, love it. And also your comments. I'm getting all these great ideas because of you guys. You literally, every morning I get up, there's 3 or 4 fantastic topics. So I'm getting to those as well. So that was number 2. Love you, love you, love you. Nice. These cards are repeating themselves. This is very nuts. Had both of those yesterday. Also had the Empress. I had all these cards. They weren't in the exact formula they are now. Now this one is very interesting. Here's why. You're getting commitment, but you're getting resistant right after you think you get it. You know what I mean? But then it falls back into alignment. And here's why. With the Page of Cups, your significant other is fearless about showing you their love and affection, and that they want to be with you. Guess what happens? Their D-bag friends are jealous. I hate to say that, but I see that clear as day. Their D-bag friends are jealous. They've reached a level of independence from their friends, and they want that time with you. Guess what their D-bag friends want? They want more time with them, so they're trying to sabotage it. So keep your peepers open. It happens all the time. We know this, right? We've probably been guilty of it ourselves. I don't like when my best friend's stolen away by some dude and oh, we're going on vacation, we're going here and there. And I was like, but I thought we were going to the beach. I thought we were going to watch a movie. You know, you feel like that sad ass kid on the playground that nobody will play with, right? That's what's happening. They were showing, of course. D-bags flock amongst them. Oh, but you know she can be a bitch. She's just trying to do this, that. It's henpecking. Bah, 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 bah. So what we're going to do is we're going to elevate our vibration and look at it from a higher perspective. The truth is always the truth, even if everyone thinks it's a lie. And he or she intrinsically knows that and knows the games their friends are playing, and they bust through it. And guess what? You're rewarded with that elevated status because you didn't lose your shit in the middle of the game. You didn't go, your friends are F-balls and D-bags and every other kind of corn muffin butthole there ever was. You know what I mean? You just keep it light. You're like, okay, if the rats want to rummage around for some old cheese, let them do it. And they're like, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like you're also practicing a little bit of the healing arts on yourself. I mean, you're watching these YouTube channels. These are things that elevate. This is energy healing. This is expressive absorption of divine sparks. These are people giving you strong sense of self. You're taking it to heart because you know you are this person. You know you are this empress that is delivered on a silver platter. And if this guy doesn't relish it and value you, you're wearing it lightly, and they find that so attractive. You are not needy in any sense of the word. You're peace out. They're not texting you back. You're good. You're not texting them. You can wait. You're not in some hurry. And they know they're back at their original thing. Here's my offering. I love you and I want to be with you. And I'm sorry my little a-hole buddies were henpecking around. Because there's always jealousy and envy in the world. We know this. But it's how you face that with resilience and fortitude and good grace. You know what I mean? Good grace. Just float through there elegantly and be like, okay, I'll be waiting because my friggin' Empress crown is coming. You know what I mean? I can relate this to like Game of Thrones. And I want comments on what Game of Thrones character you would be, because that just hit me this morning. And I'm definitely a Grat. I'm definitely the crazy one with the bow and the arrow out in the snow trying to get me a Jon Snow. 100. But I feel like a lot of you are like, what the heck is her name? I love the little one. It'll just escape me. It's the redheaded sister that's at Winterfell. Like that, just kind of like a quiet elegance. At first taking a little advantage of them, then going, no bitch, I'm the queen. I'm the queen of the friggin' Arctic North. I run around with all these half-dead people and these murderous mofos, and I married friggin' the Boltons and every other sorry sack, and I'm still here. It's like that. Emotionally, you have been through ringers with other people, so you know a good thing when you have it, and you're waiting it out peacefully. It's absolutely perfect. I love it, I love it, I love it. So you guys are the best. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All my links are below if you need personal reads. I am an ace at the love reads and stuff. I just get that information. This time of year, it comes through in a very clear filter, very succinct manner. And I feel like that's the one place we sometimes all need guidance, right? Like we stop trusting our own judgment because emotion takes over logic. But in this case, and this particular number 3, you guys are just sitting pretty because you trust in your own spirit and your own mental acuity and love. And that's so beautiful. So thanks again, you guys. You're the absolute best. Keep on keeping on.